Saturday night at the movies. Who cares what you see? Yep, it's that night again, Saturday night at the movies. So I figure why not? Why not? Just Saturday night at the movies. Let people know what movies are coming out, what movies will be out on streaming, Blu-ray, and what films I'm planning on doing. Why not? So as you know, I'm still going to be doing the Sword and the Sorcery films. Still going to be doing He-Man, the animation, and probably review other things on the way with Sword and Sorcerer. It's going to go on right through to September, then October, some stereo horror reviews. Why not? It's that season to be starer. So I'm going to keep doing them and then probably go back a little bit on Sword and Sorcery when we get to November. With it being the season to be sloppy, probably do a little bit of Timbo as well. And then think of new things to do on the way. So it's going to be a fun roller coaster ride. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it. So why not do it? So I do know they're planning on doing another He-Man film. Sad to say it did bomb, the new one. All the hype and everything, but in all fairness, yeah, it was a fun roller coaster ride. But again, you heard what I thought of the He-Man film. Since it bombed, He-Man the movie, I already said straight away what I thought of it. Nostalgia Land. It was nostalgia. Some people loved it still, people tear it. I'm trying to they'll probably make a sequel. If they do make a sequel, I have heard rumours that they're going to have She-Ra. Yep, She-Ra. Remember the animated cartoon series She-Ra? Yep, She-Ra's going to appear in the new He-Man film. We've had this before where people say they're going to do something. Whether it'll happen or not is a different story, but it would be interesting to see She-Ra. After all, think about it. Think about it. There've been two He-Man films, right? There've been an animated movie, even though that it was just an animation. Remember She-Ra and He-Man? They did an animated cartoon series together. So I'd love to see a live film She-Ra. Whether it gets made is a different story. So I will be looking forward to doing some more Sword and Sorceries into, like I say, getting into October, and then it's Boohoo Scary films. Ooh. I'm just going to keep doing the Rockies and think of other Sylvester Stallone films, and why not? Why not do some of the Rambos again? I love doing the Rambos. So it'd be the Tacit, First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3. I'm going to do a comparison as well of First Blood, the book, as well as the movie version, because believe it or not, the book and the film, like most of them, are nothing at all like one another. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's like when Jaws come out, the book by Peter Bailey, if I remember his name right. Nothing at all like the film. Nothing at all. A lot of people felt that the ending of the book was a bit, nah, because all it was the character who Roy Sider played, the Zeddy Bodie character. You got the boat and you dragged the shark, he drowned the shark, and the shark drowned and died, and that was it. So I can respect Steven Spielberg when they did the film version. I felt he gave it a better, satisfying ending. So it's sort of like First Blood for people who may or may not know this, but in the book version of First Blood, if I remember right, that Rambo got killed, and the sergeant, the one who was basically the dickhead in the movie, was more the good guy, and Rambo was more like the villain. You know, he was actually a villain, but if you ever remember the film Fall Down with Michael Douglas, remember that film where he has a nervous breakdown, he goes vigilante. It's kind of like that with the John Rambo character. And he has no option, they both shoot one another, and I remember rightly, they both kill one another. And that's basically the end of the book. So when Sylvester Stallone got the rights, because it was on the shelf for this, there was so many actors, so many well-known actors who turned the role down. So, well, I don't know when I talk about it when I get to that, how Sylvester Stallone made it his own. That's going to be a fun roller coaster ride. I'm going to be through a few Sylvester Stallone films as well as the Rockies. Why not? It'll be a fun roller coaster ride. Now, you already know that I'm a big sucker and a big fan of Manhunter. I love Manhunter. I do know that Dad had made one. I can't say it's a remake. I can't say it's a shit mate because we all know it was taken off a book called Red Dragon. And originally in 1986, it was going to be called Red Dragon, but people felt Red Dragon is it going to be a Jackie Chan film? It sounds like a martial art film. So they altered the name and they called it Manhunter. It was only after the Anthony Hopkins and most of the Silence of the Lamb films, like Hannibal and all that got made. They decided to alter the name and got it off the book. I didn't mind the film, but I was more of a fan of Manhunter. I do remember seeing the original theatrical version of Manhunter. Didn't mind it, but it was very even today, I think it's a very well made film. It's very stylish. It's slick. Yeah, there's murder scenes in it, but it's not like Silence of the Lambs. It's not too graphic. There's some blood, a bit of gore, but it's not in your face. I like the idea of the guy. He's a manhunter. He's trying to get into the mind of a psychopath to get a killer, and that's how we're seeing it. Then I do remember seeing the director's cut. Basically, there's a few extra scenes, nothing to run all about, but there's a few extra scenes and the ending, get my friend said, get excited here. The ending I meant to say was a little bit different than the ending you got to see in the theatrical. But now there's another one called, if you remember right, the final cut or something like that, and it's sort of bringing it out, and it's to celebrate the anniversary of Manhunter. And I look forward to seeing that. If it comes on the theatre, I'd definitely be looking forward to seeing that. I'd love to see another version of Manhunter because it's one of my favourite films. Normally, I'm not into blood, I'm not into gore. You already know what I think of Saw my ass. But Manhunter, I didn't mind it for what it was. I always had that Miami Vice feel, and when I found out the director that produced the Miami Vice, I'm on about the TV series, not the shitty film, did it. You could get that Miami Vice feel, and I remember saying that. I remember saying that when I reviewed um, Manhunter. So that's something to look forward to. They bring it on Blu-ray and DVD, another edited version of Manhunter. It'd be one I'd be looking forward to. So yeah, probably looking forward to that. That's definitely going to be a fun roller coaster ride. And yeah, a few other things as well. So the few movies I'm looking forward to doing, like I say, I'll probably review some of the Halloween films when we get to Halloween. I'll probably review some of my favourite horror films, which I'm definitely looking forward to doing. I'll probably do that again where I'll talk about my favourite horror films, my favourite vampire films, some of the Frankensteins. I've never done some of the Frankensteins. I'd love to do them again. And find other things to talk about. But anyway, I'm going to end it like this. Saturday night at the movies. Who dares what you see? See you later.